From a beach in Bali to a beach in Adelaide. The weather here reflects Erin Conlon's feelings about how Jetstar treated her and thousands of others affected by flight cancellations to and from the Indonesian holiday destination.
Realistically, their probably customers aren't at the forefront of the treatment that we got.
Erin's family had a good time in Bali, but their trip was shortened after their flight was delayed for 2 days. More cancellations meant their 5.5-hour journey home turned into 24 hours. She was left hundreds of dollars out of pocket, despite being given money for food and accommodation from the airline.
People should be protected to be able to go on holidays and know that if something goes wrong, that they're able to be helped.
In July, which included the winter school holidays, just 55% of flights in Australia arrived on time. That's much worse than the long-term average of 81.9%.
We're really falling behind countries like the UK, the EU, even New Zealand, or even in countries like Indonesia. We see that there's a level of compensation, for example, if flights are delayed or cancelled.
In the European Union, if your flight is delayed by at least 3 hours, you're entitled to compensation of up to €600, plus free meals and accommodation. In the UK, passengers receive up to £520 for delays of more than 3 hours. In Australia, airlines make up their own policies and only give meal vouchers for delays of more than 1.5 to 2 hours, and some compensation for overnight stays. Consumer advocates say Australians deserve better.
We see that in the UK and the EU, for example, if a refund is valid, then it has to be provided within 7 days. In Australia at the moment, there's a lot of people waiting on refunds and then they're getting it in several months.
We contacted all 3 domestic airlines. Virgin didn't want to comment and Rex didn't respond. Qantas says its performance is improving to pre-COVID levels, but the airline warns it'll be tested in the coming weeks as Australians jet off on holiday. It's also facing a legal battle from a customer who says he was left more than $10,000 out of pocket after his flights were delayed by 12 days.
2 years on the ground was tough.
The ACCC is investigating Qantas's treatment of customers like Jane Hasler. She was forced to pay more for flights because she used travel credits.
It was asking us, when we're trying to book, to pay an extra $600 there and back, and it was very frustrating because we could see that seats were available for the same price, but it wouldn't allow us to book those seats.
Jane Hasler wants the watchdog to crack down on airlines.
We really felt it was ethically wrong. There were so many other people that were experiencing the same thing.
Airlines under pressure as demand takes off.